You'll never guess who Russell Brand just destroyed. Hint, Starmer. In a stunning display of political theater, Russell Brand has unleashed a torrent of criticism against Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, igniting a firestorm that has left the political landscape in turmoil. Brand's bold assertions and scathing rhetoric have turned the spotlight on Starmer's leadership, framing it as a betrayal of the very principles that once united the Labour movement. This confrontation isn't just a clash of personalities, it represents a pivotal moment in British politics, one that could reshape the future of the party and the nation itself. Critics have long suggested that Starmer's leadership has drifted perilously away from the progressive values that once defined Labour. Many fear that his conciliatory approach to politics, particularly in the wake of Brexit, signals a capitulation to centrist ideologies that do little to inspire the working class. Brand's intervention could be viewed as a rallying cry for those disillusioned by the party's shift, a once-in-a-generation opportunity to reclaim a narrative that champions social justice and equality. The urgency here cannot be overstated. The British people will not forgive complacency in the face of rising inequality and disillusionment. At the heart of Brand's critique is the assertion that Starmer has failed to leverage the seismic shifts in public sentiment that have followed Brexit. The 2016 referendum was a clear mandate for change, yet Starmer's leadership seems mired in indecision, lacking the boldness required to address the concerns of a populace that feels increasingly abandoned. As Brand pointedly remarked, we cannot afford to play it safe at a time when the stakes are so high. This sentiment resonates deeply in a nation grappling with the consequences of its democratic choices, reminding us of the very essence of political accountability. The implications of this confrontation extend far beyond personal grievances. Analysts warn that if Starmer continues down this path, Labour risks becoming a relic, an echo of its former self, rather than the dynamic force needed to challenge the status quo. Public figures have voiced their concerns, arguing that Starmer's leadership style undermines the party's potential to mobilize grassroots support. Critics argue that this moment could mark a turning point, igniting a broader struggle within the Labour Party between traditionalists and a new wave of progressive activists. Brand's fierce rhetoric has sparked a debate that goes to the core of British identity and political ideology. As the nation stands at a crossroads, the fight for the soul of the Labour Party is emblematic of larger societal struggles. The echoes of past conflicts, from the miners' strikes to the fight against austerity, reverberate through this moment. The question remains, will Labour rise to the occasion, or will it falter under the weight of its own contradictions? The stakes are indeed high, with many fearing that Starmer's reluctance to fully engage with the party's left wing could lead to a catastrophic split. The potential for a new party emerging from the ashes of discontent looms large, one that could capture the hearts of those who feel sidelined. This could herald a new era of influence, one defined by a reinvigorated commitment to the principles of fairness, opportunity, and solidarity. As this drama unfolds, the implications for the future of British politics are profound. The electorate is watching closely, and the pressure is mounting for Starmer to take decisive action. Many argue that the Labour leader must confront the reality of Brand's challenge head-on, lest he cement his legacy as a leader who failed to rise to the occasion when it mattered most. In doing so, Starmer would not only address the concerns of his party but also engage with a populace hungry for change. In the end, this isn't just about Russell Brand versus Keir Starmer, it's about the future of the Labour Party and, by extension, the future of the nation. This confrontation could very well be the catalyst for a movement that redefines political engagement in the UK. As we witness this unfolding drama, we must recognize our role as active participants in this discourse. The time for action is now. Join the conversation, engage with the issues at hand, and be part of a community that demands accountability and progressive change. Like, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Together, we can amplify this pivotal moment and ensure that the voices of the many are heard over the silence of the few. The struggle for a better Britain is not just political, it's personal, and it's time to make our voices count.